I'm sorry. My phone had battery issues, and then I had to stop the stream and start all over again. So yeah, I apologize for that. Sincerely and honestly, do apologize. Man, this guy is performing really well, man. FIFA Crosby is about to get finished. Like, this guy is performing really bad, really good. I mean, I wanted to say really good. Wow, Crosby is taking a lot of punishment. Hopefully, this guy, what's his name? Um, Niraji does not tire himself out by actually. Um, oh! An illegal knee. Come on, man. When he was fighting so well. No, it's not knee, is it? One knee was on the ground. Was that an illegal knee? Was that illegal? I'm, I'm confused, man. Man, that was brutal. That was bad, man. Now, this guy needs a finish. Naraja. Okay. What a performance. Apart from the illegal strikes, I mean, that was an incredible performance by this guy. Uh, Warby. Yo, who you got? Bohas or Sumaderji? I went with Bohas, Kevin Bohas, Shoshat McGee. Wow, this card is crazy. Yeah, man. I'm glad they didn't disqualify him. I'm actually surprised. Isn't the rules that like both of your knees need to be on the ground? Am I tripping? Maybe I need to freshen up on the laws as far as or rather on the rules as far as fighting goes. He had only one knee on the ground. Isn't that? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, crazy card. By the way, I'm sorry. I know that Prithvi, yes, Prithvi was asking some questions about monetization and my subscribers. Um, I couldn't respond to a lot of your comments, but I'll respond to them here as long as you can ask them again. Um, Wall baby, you have a crazy name, dude. Yeah, Bohas might walk him down and land big shots and drop Sumaderji. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm honestly concerned about Sumaderji, similar to the concern I had about Maheshate. Although Gage won, it's kind of crazy that it was minus 1,000. I didn't feel like it was that decisive of a win, but still, I think it was a pretty good win in my opinion. But yeah, I think Suma Derji and Maheshate for me provide or are on the same level as far as risk. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I think Kevin Bohas should definitely win that one. But the Gage Young fight, in all honesty, it's crazy to think that it was minus 1,000.
I'm here with the winner, Thailand Naraja. After that win, you are now 12 and 1, so a very dominant display. Obviously, after the 2 points deducted, you felt the urgency to go out there and get the finish. But talk us through what just went down. 恭喜你获胜啊！刚才您是因为一些行为被扣了2分，然后您可能之后就更加想要去终结，跟我们说说当时您是怎么一步一步做到的？我当时觉得呀，这个比赛肯定不会打满。
So far, and I've only gotten 2 fights wrong. Hopefully, it continues in that particular direction.
我在中国打比赛这么多的
Whew. I can't wait to get a new PC, man. This laptop is just flipping slow. I mean, it helped me build my channel. Flip. Oh my goodness. Like, it honestly irritates me how slow it is.
It won't take 3 rounds. Now I'm fighting China in front of Chinese people, and it is my obligation to give you a big show. I was determined to finish it in the first round. You are known for finishing fights quickly. Obviously, you didn't take too much damage here tonight. When do you want to get back in here again? OK，今天完比赛之后就是没受什么伤。那您下一场比赛准备什么时候打呢？我下一场比赛要打71公斤，我要统治这个量级，可能大家不会相信我，可能会觉得我会打进冠军，但我绝不会放弃。这一年我退赛3次。受伤3次，我一次一次遇到困难，但我每一次都战胜。大家生活当中遇到任何困难都不要放弃，直到成功。
Oh, this guy talks, you know.
Well, my plan is to go into a fight on the 71.
Rev 9. You think Bohas got it? Yeah. I think Bohas definitely gets this one done. Okay, not definitely. Like I said to War Baby, who just asked the question above, I'm a little bit concerned about Sumaderji, similar to the feeling that I had about the Maheshate fight, and we saw how that played out. Even though Gage Young won, and obviously I still picked the Gage Young to win, I am not gonna sit here and say I'm not worried about. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not worried about Sumaderji, but I have officially picked Kevin Bohas. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit concerned.
He mentioned 71 kilos. That would be the lightweight division. So we'll see what the future holds for this youngster from China. The action doesn't stop after tonight's UFC Fight Night. Stay locked in on UFC Fight Pass. Toughen Up 147 featuring the professional MMA debut.
Oof. The stream, man, like, it was everything. I was enjoying the stream so much, and this thing just ruined it for me. Anyway, we're back. Tones, or is it Tones 2015? Bohas by TKO. Let's go, man. A lot of people are on Bohas. Let's go, man. And as far as I can remember, wasn't the Sumaderji like the favorite in this particular fight? But I mean, I'm all for it. Hopefully the prediction is accurate because so far I've only gotten two fights wrong. I regret picking Michel Pereira, especially because I called it. I mean, Lone Kavanaugh is the other pick that I got wrong, and I mean he performed really well up until Johnson knocked him out. But I mean the subscribers called this one perfectly, so shout out to them. So far they've only gotten one fight wrong, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to the subscribers, man. Their predictions are actually really good. I mean, I have good predictions as well. Just saying. Um, the pressure to actually do good on this channel is high because the subscribers are so very good at prediction fights. It's kind of interesting to see um, how this guy actually fought. So, can anyone, or rather, can anyone confirm if maybe I'm wrong? I don't. Both your knees need to be on the ground, or at the very least, you would need to have at least a hand or something on the ground. I feel like when this guy, what's his name, the guy who just won, I felt like wasn't that a legal shot? Because I think only his knee was on the ground, nothing else, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Um, well, the Bohas is gonna walk forward, and he's durable with power in his hands. Yeah, potentially. I mean, Sumaderji definitely has a chin problem, um, but still, I think he should be able to put up a good scrap against Sumaderji. In all honesty, or rather, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be competitive. That's what I'm trying to say. I think the fight might be competitive. Well, baby, yeah, but they took 2 points. Then he got a TKO right after. Yeah, no, I understand. So I'm curious about the rules because only one knee was on the mat or on the floor of the octagon. So it's kind of weird for me that he got penalized for that. FJ Hooper, I got Bohas by decision. I think a sub is actually possible somehow. Um, yeah, possible to be honest. But it seems it's kind of crazy because initially I thought initially I would have thought that what do you call him? Suma Derji would have been everyone's pick because like wasn't he the favorite at some point? But I haven't seen anyone who's picking Suma Derji to be honest. But I do agree with you, FJ Super. I actually do think that a decision is highly possible in this particular fight. FJ Super, because Sue likes to get clipped and subbed. He has like a 6-7 sub loss. That's actually a good point. Um, FJ Super, I was initially picking Sue for some reason. I mean, to be honest, it's the same reason why I also even in my upsets prediction, um, along with saying that Makauskas would have a shot at a high probability of winning, Michael is it Charles Johnson would also have a high probability of winning. I also did say that Maheshat and Suma Derji will have a higher probability of winning, largely because I feel like all round both Maheshade and Suma Derji were combined with the experience would have been a little bit better. Despite the fact that I went with the other guy, obviously you know my picks. I only got 2 rounds so far, so but still, the point that I was trying to make is that the skill is that the same way that I thought like the Maheshate fight would be competitive. I still do feel like this upcoming fight, the Bohas fight, might look like that. I'm hoping I'm wrong because I don't like, especially because I've already gotten 2 fights wrong. I mean, if I had gotten one, I could afford maybe to get another one. Like, but for me, I felt like 2 picks wrong should be the maximum. Hopefully, I sweep the main card. So far, so good though. Um, but yeah, I'm honestly worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, FJ Super. Oh shit! My initial picks before switching are undefeated. The MMA goes like the mentality torture me with doing this. So so your initial picks are undefeated. So what do you mean? Are you saying you haven't gotten any pick wrong? FJ Hooper, are you saying you haven't gotten any pick wrong? If that's the case, man, that's incredible. It sucks for me because I got two wrong, but my subscribers only got one wrong. So so far so good, which is crazy because I thought this card would be one of those cards. Um, would be one of those cards where there would be a lot of upsets. FJ Super, also, why did you end your stream earlier? I had an issue with my phone. My phone's battery was low and it died. And then after that, when I tried to resume the stream, YouTube was like, "Nah, dude, you're not getting in." And Privith was actually asking about the super chats and everything like that. I would have liked to explain it to him. So hopefully, he gets a notification that I started a different stream. But Privthi, I keep on calling him Privith. That's not his name. Um, is it Privthi? Is it Prithvi? Yeah, Prithvi. I need to learn this. FJ Super, after switching, I am guaranteed to get it wrong. That's what I mean. Oh, okay. But it's an educated switch to be honest. But it will be competitive. Like I said, the Maheshate fight is a good example of why I felt like Maheshate had a shot at getting the upset. And his performance, that's why I was shocked to see that people were like minus 1,000. Even though I picked Gage Young, I didn't think he was winning the fight at minus 1,000. That was crazy to watch. But still, um, like I said, I'm genuinely hoping that I'm wrong with how I think the fight with Kevin Bohas will actually play out. Um, FJ Super, public underdogs are also bound to lose. What do you mean by public underdogs? Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Where's Joshua McGee? He was here earlier when I started the stream, this particular stream, and Privith or Privdi. Um, okay, buddy. Oh, find it. What's wrong with this PC? Oh my goodness. I honestly can't wait for UFC. Um, UFC 320, man. I feel like I feel like Magomed Ankalaev, and for some reason a lot of people are on Alex Pereira. What's happening with my stream? I feel like a lot of people are on Alex Pereira, but it's kind of crazy to me that so many people are thinking that Alex Pereira has a shot at getting this done after what happened to him. I mean, his training looks incredible, but I mean, uh, but we'll see. We'll see. FJ Hooper, I got a refreshing shower, so the main card feels better. I didn't realize that you actually left the stream to go shower. Was it when my phone switched off? I didn't actually realize that you left. But I mean, of course, I didn't even see all the other comments. Uh, there were so many comments I wanted to reply to on the previous stream that got ended. It sucks that I couldn't because there were a lot of good questions. And during this particular period where my laptop is doing its stupid things, I would have been able to respond. Is the fight happening right now? Has the fight have the fight started or something like that? Ooh, let's go. Does anyone think Cory Sanhagen has a shot against Merab Devalishvili? Because I genuinely do. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to go crazy for saying that. I think Marab is getting near the end of his prime, and call me crazy, but I think Marab was getting tired against Sean O'Malley. Up until he got the submission, I think Marab was starting to get tired. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. Who knows? But I think Marab was getting tired. Anyway, um, Uber, dude, like your name is crazy. Anyway, have the fight started? Because my laptop itself, I won't even blame the stream. Um, FJ Super Marab is close to a lock. Only person in that division that can beat him is Umar. Um, okay, okay. I just feel like Corey Sanhagen is a little bit better defensively on the ground. I still do think that maybe Marab will have success, but I mean, Umar was struggling against Corey Sanhagen as far as the grappling goes, especially taking down Corey Sanhagen. Umar effectively had to take down. I mean, he effectively had to strike with Corey Sanhagen, and if Merab, obviously Merab is a chained wrestler, so comparing the two, though Umar had a very probably the closest win or rather the closest loss to Merab Devalishvili, I still do feel like Cody Sanhagen did really well defensively when he was fighting Umar. If he can manage to do that, I think Cody Sanhagen might actually get the upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I think his defense was really, really good against Umar. Yes, against Umar. Go back and watch that fight. Cody Sanhagen forced Umar to strike with him. And even though Umar obviously out kickboxed him, um, mixing in takedowns there and there, even though I don't feel like he was that successful, but I think purely because of that performance, I feel like Cody Sanhagen has the best shot because he has good hands and he was doing really good defensively against Merab Umar. So that's basically what I'm basing my analysis on. FJ's Hooper Sean in the first fight did well. I don't know, man. I think he was doing well in the second fight up until he got submitted. In all honesty, I think he did really well. Oh, my light just switched off. Uh, okay, we're back. Um, um, FJ Super Corey is inactive on the feed. Though sure, that's actually a fair point, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't think Merab will be interested to strike with Corey Sanhagen, even though Merab has been saying he might strike with Corey Sanhagen. I think that's a bad plan if that's truly his plan. It's kind of like DDP deciding he wants to wrestle with Hamza Chimaev. I'm not saying Corey Sanhagen is Alex Pereira on the feet. I'm just saying it's not a good plan if that's what Merab is planning on doing. But we'll see though. Once again, Pantoja and Merab are entering the end of their prime. But arguably, probably, an argument could be made that they are actually past their prime at this point. Um, so, because of that, in all honesty, no. Okay, let me do this. I have to put in the password. I actually turned off my laptop and I'm using it to power this light. So, hello, darkness, my old friend. Uh, Hopefully, the password is fine. Okay. Cody's inactive on the feed though. Okay, and I think I responded to that. F Chase Hooper, Corey can be boring and low volume. Marab will pressure him. We'll see though, but I still maintain my argument. Corey did well defensively as far as wrestling goes against Umar. And even though it's different styles of wrestling, Umar is more of a technique guy, and Marab is more of a bit of technique, but a lot of outpacing and out cardio. I don't know how to even phrase that. I think that's basically going to be the difference maker. But once again, I'm going to emphasize this, and I said this before Bo Nickel lost. I was saying this. I was saying Bo Nickel looked a bit gassed against the Jamie Pickett. He also looked gassed against Cody Brandage, right? And then RDR exposed him. And I'm not saying Merab Devalishvili is what's his name? I'm not saying Merab Devalishvili is what's this guy's name? Um, Bo Nickel. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there are some few elements of that breaking point that I saw, especially in the last Sean O'Malley fight. FJ Super also the pace might slow Corey down. Okay, that's a fair point. FJ Super Sue is piecing up Bohas. So what did I tell you? My initial picks are undefeated. I mean, to be fair, you know what? Kevin Bohas was. I mean, not Kevin Bohas. Looney Kevin R was piecing up Charles Johnson, and he ended up winning. You know, um, FJ Super. I might switch picks. Then switch back to get the curse, then break it. FJ Super reverse psychology. Bohas got eye poked badly. No, it wasn't as bad. Actually. Okay, at least. Okay, my laptop just switched on. I just decided to switch it off just so that I can at least watch the co-main event and main event without any issues because oh, what it was doing was frustrating me. I felt like punching it. Um, so who's winning the first round though, in your opinion? While I try to connect, I mean it is the first round, right? I would assume. Come on. Oh. Um, FJ's Hooper Sue might have been entering a flow state. Bohas is cooked. Come on, dude. Are you serious? So he lost the first. He lost the first round. Or Privy, 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 or Privy. I keep on saying Privy. Privy. What are Privy? Privy. Priv. Privy. Yes. Privy. Yo, what up, Prithvi? So sorry, my guy. The other stream ended up having an issue, and I had to start another stream. Um, I remember you asked the question. I wanted to respond to that. So you were asking why you can't send super chats. I'm very close to actually getting there. I'm left with like about 200 hours. Um, the reason why is because I started with short, and shorts focus more on views than on than on watch hours, because per week, is it week or month? Per month on average, I get like 1 to 6,000 watch hours. So I would have been monetized in a space of two to three months. Just that the problem is the energy initially went to short. But once again, the videos and the streams are actually pushing the watch time to where I want it to be. So I think before the end of the year, I'll be monetized. So the problem is I started with shorts. That's why. FJ Super Ball hasn't land anything. That sounds really bad, man. So does it seem like I'm going to get like a third pick wrong? Prithvi, you can say my name however you want, man. I don't mind. Okay. Dark Soul was basically correcting us, like it's not Privy, it's Prithvi, and I was like, nah, man, I'll try to get it right. I wouldn't want someone mispronouncing my name, especially because I feel like I'm close to getting it. I just need to make sure that I say it as often as I can in order for it to properly land. Um, uh, FJ's Hooper struggling with range and shooting takedowns, being boring and stalling. So Bohas is actually losing the fight. Is that what you're saying? It's now that my browser is now opening, so hopefully I can see some part of this particular fight. Uh, Prithvi. Okay, okay, got it. Yes, Prithvi is perfect. Okay, awesome. F Chase Hooper 2-0 Sue. Yeah, it sucks, man. Like a lot of the fights that I get wrong, I predict that I might potentially get them wrong. So at least that's something, you know. FJ Super, we're wrong. Um, uh, Dark Souls, Kevin wants a KO. Um, Need, oh yeah, I based on what FJ Super has been saying, I generally do agree with that. I wish I would have seen the performance by Suma Derji, but it seems like it wasn't meant to be. But I guess I'll just see the co-main event, the main event. How many fights are left on the card? Um, F Chase Hooper, we're wrong. Third pick wrong. Ish. That sucks. But on the other hand, I did say there was a high probability of an upset. It's is it even an upset though? Um, Third pick wrong. F Chase Hooper. Damn. I was watching Guru's breakdown and he nailed this fight. Are you serious? Wow, that's right. Prithvi, Sue is winning this easy. Man, it sounds like he's putting on a masterclass and I can't even watch it because my laptop decided to act up for some reason. Ah, this sucks, man. F. Chase Hooper, he had it. Um, he said it would come down to the range, which is interesting. I mean, who did he pick against again in Gage Young versus Maheshate? If he picked Gage Young, then that breakdown will be more impressive because if he's saying, or rather if his analysis rests on the range, I mean that means he probably picked Maheshate then to win. And if he picked Maheshate, then it wasn't impressive. It just seems like he values range more than anything else. But yeah, we'll see. So I just need to know who he picked in the Maheshate fight. Gage Young versus Maheshate. Because there's also range in that particular fight. Um, Prithvi, Sue has 50 strikes and Boaz has 19. That's crazy, man. What's wrong with this laptop, man? Oh my goodness. My laptop is acting up real bad. um, I've chased Hooper. I can't remember who he picked. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I would be more impressed if he went with Gage Young and then picked Suma Derji. Yeah, he picked my. So it's not that impressive because it clearly means he just picks off of range and not necessarily anything else. Um, Let me see. Wall baby, Borja sucks, bro. Yeah, I mean, my laptop didn't allow me to watch that fight. I wish I could give a better insight on that. Um, what's happening? Oh, but yeah, I generally in my breakdown, I did say, and even when you asked me, well, baby, I did tell you that my feelings on this fight is similar to the Maheshate fight. I did feel like the risk level was similarly high in both fights. That's why when you asked me if Bohas is going to win, I said that I feel the same way. As competitive as the first fight, the Maheshate fight was, I felt like this fight was, and I kept on saying I hope I'm wrong. Clearly seems like I wasn't. I just messed up by not picking um, Suma Derji. But Suma Derji is so inconsistent that it's kind of hard to even predict that he's going to have a good performance or not. Oh man. Oh, it's crazy because my laptop is on and it feels like it's decided it wants to update and not let me use it. Like it's crazy. It's like telling me what it wants to do. Like, nah, you want to use it now. I want to update. Like, Microsoft sucks, man. Need to find a different operating system. I've chased Hooper. He put a shot. I'll go check. Okay. No, he went Gage Young. Wow. Okay. Okay. If he went Gage Young, then that's impressive. That's an impressive pick. I mean, I saw the potential upset, but still, the fact that he was able to go with Gage Young and then go with what's his name Maheshate, I think that's kind of impressive. Um, Prithvi, 62 to 20 Bohas sucks. Holy shit. I think the performance against Ronaldo might have, swayed me and a lot of people, right? And against the Maheshate, man, that's kind of crazy. FJ's Hooper also picked Johnson. Man, he's killing it, right? He's killing it. Like I think probably this is one of his best picks on this. Like like for example, in the last card, his picks were terrible. They were terrible, but he redeemed himself for sure on this one. Um, I mean, he's a hit or miss kind of a guy. Sometimes like he has bad, like a lot of the time he has bad picks, and then there are days whereby he's like in a flow state. So far, if he picked Johnson as well, then it potentially means that He hasn't gotten any fight wrong, right? Or maybe got only one wrong. Is it? I don't think he picked what's his name, Nergaze or something like that. Yeah, this card he had like really good picks. That's for sure. He had really good picks. So I I got three wrong on this card. My subscribers only got two wrong. Not too bad so far. I'm hoping that the remaining people that I picked actually come through with the wins. I'm worried about Mingyang Zhang, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm honestly very worried. The takedown defense, I don't like it. But once again, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully Mingyang Zhang can actually get the knockout and make sure this fight ends very quickly because it's scaring me. Ah, man. Is it 88? How many fights are remaining though? Like, because it's 1 o'clock in South Africa, and I estimated that this fight card would end in like within the next 2 hours. So if we are already at the co-main event, then it can't be. Ah, oh my goodness! Like Microsoft is forcing me to use their Edge, and I don't want to. Like it's so effed up. Like I don't want to use your Edge, dude. Like they're pushing it on me. No, use this one. Don't use the other one. So this is why my laptop has been performing how it's been performing. Because Microsoft is mad I am not using their browser. as the co-main event started, or because man, Microsoft is like at this point forcing me to use their platform. I need to turn on my automatic updates and everything else that gives them the ability to do what it's doing right now. Like this thing is quite literally forcing me to use its products. I don't want to. Oh, finally. Ah, okay, we're back. But I mean, it feels like one of the most important performances. So I got three wrong. I need to make sure that I get the rest correct. I mean, three is not too bad, but still, I mean, if I get another one, then it's becoming a bit dicey. Like too bad, but still, not great. So hopefully I get this one, or rather the remaining one at least. Now, are they going to go to an air break for 5 hours? Like, come on, like how long has it been? Now, how long is the UFC ad breaks? Like, do they take like 5 minutes? Like, this is one long ass ad break. In South Africa, especially, ad breaks are like 30 seconds or a minute at most. Like, what's happening right now? Okay, not 30 seconds. Like a minute at most. It feels like UFC goes to ad breaks for like 5 minutes. Oh, Sergey Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Oh my goodness.
And now, my friends, we are set to go on the next fight tonight. 3 rounds of the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a striker sitting 6'4" tall. Weighing in officially 262 pounds in 15 professional fights. His record stands at 14 victories with 1 defeat. He is the
If Cortez Acosta wins, I'll be very mad, man. This guy shouldn't be ranked number 6, man. Man, UFC is terrible. The fact that Acosta is ranked number 6 is borderline a crime.
And across the octagon, his opponent in the red corner. This mixed martial artist is 6 inches tall. He weighed an officially 255 and 1 professional fights, holds a record of 19 victories. With 3 defeats, he is the UFC's number 3 ranked heavyweight contender of the world from Moscow, Russia. Here is Sergey Pavlovich. And your referee in charge is Mark Goddard. Mark Goddard will have his hands full for these 2 heavyweights. Jenny Andrade on hand with us here in Shanghai, China. 5-fight win streak for Waldo Cortez Acosta. He's won 7 of 8 in the UFC. This would be his biggest. This fight clock is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, Cortez Acosta can pull this off. If he can get a win over the number 3 ranked Sergey Pavlovich, it'd be incredible. Now, when we spoke to Pavlovich this week, I said to him, are you expecting Cortez Acosta to use all the footwork, to use all the jabs?
Man, it's kind of crazy how Sergey went from being the guy who was
Serious power in that right.
considered to going to become better than Francis Ngannou to now, especially with the knockouts that he was having, to now being just another contender. It's kind of crazy.
Against Alistair Overeem. After that, he strung together 6 straight knockout wins in the first round to get an interim title shot against Tom Aspinall. Back in the win column earlier this year against Jairzinho Rosenstruik by decision, but he said, I don't like that method.
Yeah, he said he hated it. I get it. Especially when you're used to eviscerating your opponents.
Cortez Acosta needs to be careful here. He's getting trapped along this fence.
This is exactly where Sergey wants it.
I wonder what Sergey is doing.
Heads, nasty clash of heads.
Acosta definitely bumped, but again led with his head.
Another look at it from the opposite angle.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, he's crazy. Charged forward like a bull.
I think Acosta needs to be penalized for that.
Acosta will
He went in head first.
He keeps his hands on the lower side, but they're swinging now.
If someone's going to go to sleep, this is how they're going to play.
Man, Acosta is taking some Pavlovich shots,
A
man.
lot of knockouts on his resume, but he was knocked out by Tom Aspinall as well, remember, so. At this size and weight, with the power that both men generate, anything's possible. Certainly when Acosta drives his head into it, that would have had some serious impact.
I can't believe this fight is competitive, man.
Pavlovich got through.
It's hard to believe that Sergey is having a competitive fight. Acosta.
Cortez Acosta not jabbing nearly as much as we used to see.
Yeah, he's
This fight is honestly competitive. Wow.
Both these guys are just trying to
Ah, man.
When Pavlovich fired back, grabbed the fence.
Acosta is cheating. First the headbutt, then the fence grab.
Pavlovich trying to
It looks like he came with the intention to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, Cortez Acosta is here for a knockout.
Man, it's sad. Pavlov.
There's the jab that he's worked behind before.
Because in all honesty,
That's a right hand for him.
Nice low.
I don't know who's winning this fight.
Excellent timing from Pavlovich.
That was something we saw him have a lot of success with. Success with.
Get it out, Laura.
Get it out, Laura.
You can do it.
Against Jairzinho Rosenstrike, really leaned on the counters in that fight. You're gonna slap me on the back when I start shaking.
Nerve you.
Yeah.
Big overhand right for Cortez Acosta.
I think when people are too afraid of you, maybe that's what the Sergey Pavlovich, the success that he got.
Through 4.5 minutes.
Maybe a lot of it had to do with people being afraid to get knocked out by him, and also obviously the confidence that comes with knocking people out. You know, feels like it's a shadow of his old self. Even the power doesn't feel like it's there. Waldo Cortez Acosta was busy eating like the biggest shots
Moments.
that Pavlovich was landing, and it didn't feel like it did anything to him. I feel like he was a lot more dangerous against Tom Aspinall than Waldo Cortez Acosta, because at least he hurt Aspinall a little bit. It was honestly sad, but what can you do? I don't know who won that round. I guess maybe I would say maybe Sergey Pavlovich, but that could also be because of my bias. Maybe I want him to win because I picked him. But as I think both of them were throwing pretty evenly.
Wants to extend his 5-fight unbeaten streak against Brazil's Caio Borralho, who hasn't lost in 17 straight. A title shot looming with a signature performance. Don't miss it. 2 weeks from tonight, live from France, main card, 3 p.m. Eastern on E+.
Cortez Acosta's corner asking him to get back to that jab, start putting together some combinations, not just looking for that overhand right.
Again, a nicely timed uppercut from Pavlovich. When you look at Acosta, he is a gigantic. He's very athletic, obviously, with the baseball background. With a muscle fiber. Fast, hard kicks. The right hand's dangerous. Compared to where his skill level is now, to where it was on the contender, you can see that he's been putting in a lot of work.
I think Waldo Cortez also needs to get a little bit busier though, because
Yes.
Pavlovich is timing
Wow.
these counters.
Man, Acosta has a chin.
Lunging in there, I mean, he
I would say Pavlovich's power is not that, but Pavlovich has been knocking out a lot of people.
You gotta put a little bit of traffic.
And Acosta hasn't been rocked, and he's been taking, there are a couple of clean shots that have landed, and it doesn't seem like it's even facing him.
Pavlovich just being so patient.
I mean, just look at that. Even though it wasn't like clean, but that's something that should have at least wobbled him.
You feel like you connect, and you're going to put everyone to sleep, and that's what history had shown him. Then, he goes up against Tom Aspinall, and he was made to feel human. So that's going to teach you. Hold on.
Let's go.
Pavlovich stringing together a few power shots.
Yeah. An inhuman punch. And that was beautiful. Right hand almost sat down Acosta.
Okay. I think maybe credit deserves to be given to Cortez Acosta, man. It seems like he has a good chin.
Yeah, but Pavlovich learned
Because Pavlovich has been landing really good.
coming back. And I think that's kind of changed his style a little bit since then. He's been much more reserved.
Yeah, absolutely has. He struggled against, the length of Volkov, but kind of found the sweet spot against Jairzinho Rosenstrike and was much more of a counter striker in that fight, but the power was always going to be there. meaning is about taking the street fighting
Yep.
out of professional fighting.
Yeah,
But it's also what got you to the game.
you need some of the street.
Yeah.
You know, the streets will got you there. It's who you are at your core. Yeah, you want to refine yourself and have strategy and be disciplined and all the rest of it. But deep down inside, you're still the same person. I mean, look at Mike Tyson in his heyday. You know, you've got to still have that aggression, that wildness, that ferocity. So there's always a fine balance. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Man, that jab is landing pretty clean. I was trashing Waldo Cortez Acosta, but
Squeeze.
man, his stand-up looks very improved.
Timed that right and perfectly.
Cortez,
Pavlovich.
That shin on Cortez Acosta.
man, the Cortez Acosta is taking these shots. Someone needs to test this guy, man.
Minutes ago in round 2.
Like, how is he taking all these shots? That's crazy. Like, how is this guy taking all these shots?
Yep.
Pause if Mark
Going
Goddard
into
said
break.
he landed on the belt.
Wants an 11th kid.
He does have a lot of kids.
10 kids.
He has 10.
He has 10 kids. It's a lot of kids. It's a lot of mouths.
Frantic exchange.
Nah, man. Costa,
Pavlovich.
Acosta,
The intensity.
Acosta needs to be tested,
Back
man.
behind the black line.
There's no in these shots,
Goes in the attack.
and he's not even wrong.
Afraid to fire back.
Hands low. Got caught a couple of
Yeah.
times.
He got stuck watching there for a second.
Kind of like Loney Kavanaugh earlier.
Yep.
But he got away with it.
Third and final round at heavyweight coming up.
I am very suspicious of Acosta. His ability to take those punches seems a bit suspicious. I'm not accusing him of anything, but man, when did Acosta develop such a solid chin? Because there are a couple of clean shots, and if it was anyone else, I'd say maybe they don't have power, but Pavlovich definitely has the power to knock you out. The amount of shots that Acosta has been taking, it feels unreal. I'm very suspicious now. But, you know what, Pavlovich is winning, so it's fine.
I like it.
The new king of the light heavyweights, Magomed Ankalaev, set to defend his title for the first time against the man from whom he wrestled the belt away, former two-division world champ Alex Pineda. The UFC returns to Las Vegas for UFC 320, Saturday, October 4th. Third and final round between Waldo Cortez Acosta, who's trying to jump into the top three in the heavyweight division. Sergey Pavlovich wants to defend his spot there. Heavyweight title on the line late October. Tom Aspinall against Cyril Gane in Abu Dhabi. We'll see who keeps themselves in the conversation for that belt going forward. Pavlovich has been largely one step ahead through the first 10 minutes.
Hard low kick for the old man.
That's something that Cortez Acosta has struggled with in the past.
Oh! There's no way, guys.
Acosta wears it well.
There's no way. I am highly doubtful, man. Acosta, there's no way There's no way Acosta is taking these shots. Not like he has been. There's no way, man. Now I'm honestly suspicious. Like, there's no way this guy is taking these shots. Like, clean, especially the last shot.
Pavlovich largely just landed more powerful strikes. 3 minutes to go. Counter is there again for Pavlovich as Cortez Acosta overextends himself.
Yeah, Pavlovich is really timing them. He's looking for openings. He's being extremely technical. Landed more shots, done more damage. 2 minutes 45 away from Pavlovich winning the decision here, in my opinion, but I will be shocked. I did not think this fight would go 15 minutes.
No.
Again, running in. Acosta's got to be careful doing that. He keeps
Acosta keeps taking these clean shots, man. I'm
Showing
still at awe.
I'd like to see a left hook at the end of that. Left hook to lead.
Pavlovich.
What is Pavlovich doing? There's 2 minutes left.
Something to think about.
Don't pull like Kevin on.
Over the hands. As I say, put a left hook behind the right hand. Or before the right hand.
he's got him against the fence again here.
Again, lunging, telegraphing, exposing his chin.
Yeah, the right hand of Waldo Cortez Acosta is just looking a little bit
There it is. This could be it. He was hurt there.
Another right hand from Pavlovich. Cortez Acosta somehow staying upright. Jab factory for Pavlovich that time.
If Acosta could just stay on that jab, if he could continue to throw that jab and put something into Pavlovich's face, it's going to be much harder for Pavlovich to time these big shots.
Saw the numbers, career best in significant strikes landed for Sergey Pavlovich. That's what happens when most of your wins are by knockout. He gets out of round one. A couple of thumping rights. Cortez Acosta's tough, man. What a chin.
I mean, he's taking some hard shots. Lots of them. Sergey Pavlovich has put plenty of people asleep. There's that uppercut again.
He's landed that several times.
That's 10. And they'll swing it out. Let's go. I want to see a heavyweight. Max Holloway.
Right.
Pavlovich engages a little bit, but they go the distance.
But
Miraculously, Sergey
even though
Pavlovich
Sergey won, I'm very suspicious of Waldo Cortez Acosta. There's no way that guy was taking that many shots, man. Something is off for me. There's no way, man. Great performance, but I'm suspicious. I don't wanna lie. He took so many massive shots. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Ah, main event and co-main event and main event left. So yeah, hopefully I get those two right, so that at least I can get 9 out of 12 and only 3 wrong. Not too great, but not too terrible. I mean, it is what it is, though.
Francis Paris's Nassourdine Mabah returns to home soil with momentum on his side, unbeaten in his last 5, but he faces another surging contender in Kyle Bohalyo, who rides his own 17th fight tear into this one. The middleweight division is heating up with Hamzat Chimaev wearing the crown. A statement win here could punch a ticket to a title shot 2 weeks from tonight in Paris. Main card at 3 Eastern, only on ESPN+. Sergey Pavlovich, Waldo Cortez Acosta go the distance. Here's Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. The judges have it 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Sergey Pavlovich!
Let's go.
I'm here with the winner, Sergey Pavlovich. Sergey, great fight. It looked like you were looking to time the right hand as he came in. You connected with many big shots. Obviously, the man's got a great chin, but you got to be pretty happy with that performance.
这是一场精彩的对决啊！你有条不紊的慢慢的积累攻势，你应该对自己的表现非常满意吧？
Приветствую, Китай. Спасибо, России. Да, мы изучали его. Я вам говорю, что будет новый боец. Если вы посмотрите, я старался драться с головой.
Yes, first of all, thank you, China. Thank you, Russia, for the support. And yes, if you look at the fight, you know that I studied him. We knew that we were going to be a new fighter inside here. A very intelligent Sergey Pavlovich.
是的，首先我想感谢中国以及感谢俄罗斯的支持。第二呢，从我们的对决就可以看出，我是仔细研究过对手的。在这个笼子里面，我们都是全新的自己在战斗。
With that win, you defended your number 3 ranking. So the obvious question is
everyone sleeping?
what next?
Like everyone is so tired. It's so quiet.
非常的完美。我想问的是，下一个你想打谁？
Ghana, give me opponent. I want war. Every time. Что хочу сказать? Всем, кто помогал мне, огромное спасибо. Жека Гончаров, Богдан Гуськов, Вальтер, Шамиль, Мага. Спасибо вам, ребята.
What I'd like to say is thank you to everybody who's helped me out. To all the guys that I trained with, thank you. I couldn't do it without you.
谢谢我想感谢一下所有帮助我的人，过我的人，
Waldo
包括跟我一起
Cortez
练的人。
Waldo Cortez Acosta.
I look forward to the next one.
It was very suspicious for me.
Дана, можешь предоставить ему шанс подраться в UFC? Я думаю,
That many shots is inhumane.
Dana, could you give a chance to my friend to fight in the UFC? I'm sure you're not going to regret that. He's certainly a big guy. Congrats on the win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sergey Pavlovich.
Well, trying to get a teammate into the big show, but Sergey Pavlovich owning the moment tonight. Consecutive wins to bounce back in 2025 and defend his spot among the top-ranked heavyweight contenders. MMA royalty, especially here in China.
Zhang Weili.
Champion Zhang Weili and the
Zhang. It's Zhang, not
What's
Zhang.
next? She's enjoying her night. Championship gold and a doubleheader UFC 320 coming up in October in Las Vegas. Some breaking news here. Josh Emmett, Yusuf Zalal breaking that featherweight bout as they find themselves as top 10 featherweight contenders on the main card to go along with the former champ Yuri Prohaska, Khalil Rountree Jr. leading up.
Man, the main card for UFC 320 is actually pretty solid.
Now let's take a look at Find Your Wins, brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Michael, keys to victory for Brian Ortega.
Yeah, look, listen, Aljamain Sterling's a wrestler, so anytime you put a wrestler on the back foot, they're not going to have any success. So put him on the back foot. However, if Aljamain Sterling does have success, if he does take you down and get on top, he can't spend too long on his back expecting to get the submission. What about Aljo? What's he got to do?
Yeah, on the flip side, Aljamain Sterling has to grapple on his terms. He needs to dictate when, how, and if this fight even hits the ground. Brian Ortega is so dangerous from every single position, but Sterling is the much better wrestler. And as long as he doesn't play jiu-jitsu, he can do damage from the top. And secondly, he's got to watch his neck. One thing Sterling absolutely cannot do is get caught reaching for takedowns or shooting with his head on the outside. Brian Ortega's guillotine is absolutely lethal. Brandon.
Well, no time to waste for these contenders, and
Man, I genuinely do hope that Aljamain Sterling actually gets this one done. It seems like he still has the faith that he can become a champion. You know, so hopefully he gets that shot.
Fight with high stakes and high skills. Brian Ortega and Aljamain Sterling now want to keep pace with the crowd of featherweight contenders.
My last fight was against Mosar Evloev. Really tough fight, really tough opponent.
Ooh, big right hand connection by Sterling. Look at that. He gets the takedown.
Coming up to 145, there was definitely some doubt in my mind.
Beautiful level change there by Aljamain. Come on, Aljo. Aljo, right now. Let's go.
For me to go out there and fight a guy like Mosar in that way.
Oh, it's live with a Grammy. That was a mistake there by Sterling.
I don't know. I think I got the bigger upside of that fight. Even though I lost the fight, I think a lot of people will recognize how good I was. Even in defeat, I think I showed that these guys are human, and I truly do believe I am good enough to become a world champion on any given day.
Unparalleled grappling. His back control is some of the best in the sport. And this is where Aljo likes to be, man.
I told the UFC I will be ready for the next opportunity, and sure enough, I'm ready for this one that came up.
Shanahan taps Aljamain Sterling. Holy smoke.
Seeing all these new talents, I'm considered one of the old dogs.
Oh! He's looking for the finish here, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta make sure I mark my territory and let these guys know I'm here to stay.
He tapped. He tapped. That's it. Aljamain Sterling.
Been in the UFC for about a decade now. Top 10 for about 8 of those years.
Brian Ortega.
When it comes to the body, I don't feel any different than when I did when I was younger. If anything, I'm more mature, more seasoned.
There's a lot of things trials and errors that I had my entire career. Every time I get better at it. Every time I make a mistake, I get better and learn from it. We get a dub or we get a victory, and it just showcases that.
There's the tap. Brian T. City Ortega. Striking schedule just absurd.
Man, it feels a bit disrespectful for this to be a co-main event, but still.
I won't say I'm addicted to it, but I love fighting.
We're ready, man. I'm saying ready or not, I'm coming.
Hopefully it delivers, because I feel like this is going to be a really good fight.
Because if I'm in this sport, it's to be the best, to fight the best. And I want to prove to myself that I can beat these guys.
I'm fighting Aljamain Sterling, former bantamweight champ. He fights long, he fights safe. So when you get someone who wants to just kill victories, we're on total opposites.
And that's the tap.
I'm coming for your head. I have nothing but
I think this is gonna be a really good fight, man. I can't wait. What's happening? Woo! Let's go, Sterling. I've already gotten 3 fights wrong. I just need to be 9 fights to get 9 fights correct. And then my day will be better or happier, I guess. I'm coming now. Ugh, I'm back. I was trying to get. I don't know why is my. Okay, let me fix this before the fight start because I don't want to get this kind of issue once the fight starts. How's everyone feeling with the unique starting time? I'm sure a lot of people are not happy. Um, let's go, Sterling. Mm. I think a lot of people have slept while on stream. What is happening? I've been anticipating and waiting for this fight for so long, and this happens now. Come on. Sterling. Come on, man. I need Sterling to actually get this one done, man. So badly. I don't know why my laptop is doing its things right now as I'm about to watch this whole thing. My stream. Why is my stream doing this? Let me. Let me do this. Um, we're 2 minutes into the fight, and my stream is just ruining this fight for me. And I was so excited to watch this fight, and the internet is just effing up everything. And now it's harder to now call who actually won the first round. At the most crucial time. I couldn't get. The my stream is acting up. badly.
So a clean first round for Aljamain Sterling.
Okay, I'm back.
So they're calling for the right hand on the side of Brian Ortega.
They also want him to maintain a really disciplined guard.
He just needs more output at this stage. He's just got to. Ooh, that's nice.
They're looking to counter off.
Aljo's got to be careful though that he doesn't start to get complacent. He started taking more risks towards the end of round one. Going to the body, leaving the chin exposed. To keep a tight guard. Ryan's known for the jiu-jitsu there, obviously, but he's got powerful hands as well.
Aljo looking to attack that big leg of Ortega again. A huge proportion of
Man, Ortega looks slow, man.
Sterling's offense in the first
Look at
round.
the state of that lead leg of Brian Ortega.
Oh yeah.
You can't see it on camera right now, but I can see it looking straight ahead.
You're right.
It
When you
is.
look at it in person, it's totally different.
It is. Busted up.
There was a guy who was disputing with me for picking Aljamain Sterling, and I told him that Sterling would be better.
Remember, right? Diego Lopez dropped Ortega with the leg kick.
Sterling would be better on the feet. And
Limit this.
why does he keep on trying to do the spinning fist and shit like that? It doesn't make sense, to be honest. Ugh.
Easier in general. And I think because of the weight cut, he's kind of, he's really
Wow.
conserving his energy, pacing himself. So,
I just hope Aljo doesn't get knocked out, man. Like, he's fighting really well.
And Ortega wanted this fight to be 5 rounds.
he's going to shoot Aljo at this point.
He was the one insistent on, keeping it 5 rounds.
Before the rough weight cut.
Unofficial numbers 32-8 in favor of Sterling. Aljo saw those ones coming, but again he leans back with the chin right in the air.
I wonder why Ortega wanted 5 rounds. I mean, what does he think he's going to do, though?
Clearly, takedowns are not a part of the strategy.
Also, maybe his plan was to let Aljamain Sterling tire himself out, and then maybe try to get a finish late. I don't know. I think it's kind of especially if it was the one who was insisting on.
So Brian just needs to get a little emotion sometimes.
Himself in position a lot more than he does orthodox. And it is the lead leg when he's in orthodox that's getting.
Yep, chewed up.
That was a punch, so Herb Dean says keep going.
Aljo's messing up here. He needs to attack it.
And Aljo could have just jumped on and swarmed him.
What is he doing? And if Herb says it was a punch.
Stop. It's enough. I don't know why you didn't stop.
Well,
Herb Dean did not stop this fight. He said it was a punch.
Yeah, it was
and
a
that's
punch.
A punch to the left eye.
not only a missed opportunity, but he's also letting him recover right now.
I mean, he basically could have won the fight if he just handed it away. And Aljamain is basically letting him have a break.
He's letting him have a break. He's letting him recover. He says because he's not a jerk, not the word he used, but it doesn't matter. Are you here to win? Be friends afterwards.
Well, they share a manager.
They are
kind of
friends.
known each other in the past.
He made a mistake.
Well, I'm just saying.
He did, but I think that
it was a
influenced
mistake,
it.
but
Yeah, I agree with you, Brennan.
Still made a mistake. That's good. Go back to that calf. That's going to give him a lot of confidence as well. Brian blinking out of that eye. Using the footwork, circling away. Sterling still compromising.
I mean, what is Ortega doing, though? The UFC shouldn't have listened to Ortega saying he wants 5 rounds. Look at what he's doing.
Sometimes in the knuckle, a little gloves when it goes right in the eye socket. It can feel like a finger.
10 seconds to go. One-way traffic for Aljamain Sterling through the first 10 minutes. And we'll keep it here between rounds 2 and 3.
This is a boring fight, man.
Breathe, sit down.
And it's 5 rounds, man.
We are down 2 rounds.
We have 3 more rounds to go of this. Well, the people who've been saying wrestling is boring.
Ortega is in that orthodox stance. A beautiful jab from Aljamain Sterling.
Okay, this one is not as horrible, but still.
Ortega landed a nice
It's a good
right
example
there.
that not all striking is entertaining.
Let's take a look here. Right hand from Aljamain Sterling. The one that Ortega kind of thought maybe was an eye poke, and Aljo let him off the hook there. Allowed him to have a moment as if it was a foul, which it was not.
Well, 2 weeks in, season 9 of Dana White's Contender Series already delivering. The annual 10-week showcase is back, shining a spotlight on top prospects from around the world, all battling for a shot at a UFC contract. Don't miss the next wave of Rising Stars, live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
I'll be there Tuesday
on ESPN Plus. Are you?
I'll be there.
All the way back, working on Tuesday. God bless you.
I'll be in Paris the week after.
Hardest working man in show business.
He is.
TV. Sterling finding a home. Heard the corner of Ortega a little more urgent between rounds 2 and 3 than they were between round 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly down 2 rounds. I think Brian Ortega knows that as well. You know, he's just gonna. It's time to go for it. It's time to. I don't know what he's trying to do here. He's just conserving energy, not doing much of anything really. But still 3 rounds left.
Yeah, he said he didn't feel like Sterling was a threat on the feet at all in fighter meetings. You know, they weren't worried about any sort of power coming back in their direction.
That's a good kick. Well, you see the redness all down the left side, the left eye, the left body, the left leg.
That sounded,
Sounded like a low blow. Aljamain Sterling says, I'm fine.
being too nice.
Wants to keep on the pressure. No takedown attempts through the first 11 plus minutes of the fight for Aljamain Sterling. Ortega known for the jiu-jitsu, but it usually just happens when it gets there. He'll prefer to stand.
Well, you see when he does throw, he looks dangerous. Some nice snap in the kicks there. He's got power in the hands as well. It's just been the output so far that's really let him.
Ortega looks mid, man.
The Korean zombie fight.
I don't know if what do you call him, Alexander Volkanovski fought the prime. Ortega are not the bad man. His striking in high tide looks a little bit mid, to be honest. But I was saying the same thing about what do you call him?
Left hand gets through. And the temple. Pops with the jab. Sniff change for Sterling. Conditioning wise, Brian still looks okay. He's not breathing heavily. The mouth isn't open too much. It's not like he's gasping for air. However, there hasn't been too much output though. It's not exactly a hard pace. It's just also kind of embarrassing and demoralizing.
But it also shows that the foot's not really gripping the canvas the way that it should. I mean, once you get knocked down from one of those,
you're not putting the same weight.
Exactly.
17 leg kicks landed from Aljamain Sterling.
You can see the damage. That's hard. That's a good kick. Aljo shaking it off for a second there. Aljo's jab at some point here tonight. Almost landing it well.
Man, I don't know how Ortega got to a decision with Alexander Volkanovski, man.
It's okay to fake it.
I honestly don't know. Like his striking doesn't look that good, man.
He's getting a little comfortable as well. So now Ortega cutting the cage up, backing him up against the fence. Now he has an opportunity, but will he take advantage of it? He doesn't. Now he
He's
does.
just got to get some action up there. He's got to throw his hands, put together some
Man, Sterling is good defensively. He knows how to avoid getting in any sort of danger. Like he is really, really good. Very impressive performance. Well, not impressive performance. I mean, both of them are pretty inactive, avoiding danger. It feels more like a sparring match. It feels more like a what do you call it? It feels more like a Sean Strickland fight. You know, like there's nothing really significant happening. You can clearly see who's winning, but I mean, other than that, the striking is not very eventful. There are no moments where you're like, oh, damn, okay, you know. I mean, I'm glad Sterling is winning. That's what's important to me, actually. That's all I care about, to be honest. Oh, man. I mean, Sterling is fighting really good. Um, there isn't really much to actually add to this performance. It's just surprising that the UFC agreed to make this 5 rounds. But I guess maybe they thought the fight would look like Evloev versus Sterling, and instead, and which is what I also thought, right? And I knew that Aljamain Sterling would be the better striker, um, but man, I didn't actually anticipate that this fight would be like this, especially because I was more excited for this fight than I was for the main event.
Then excited to be the aggressor. And when he was getting a little bit more wild, he looked a lot more dangerous now. When the way it works in fighting, when someone moves forward and you move back, they'll keep coming forward. If you stand your ground, they'll stop. Because you make them respect you. You throw something out because you want to keep that distance between you. So all Aljo's going to do is stop moving backwards. Yes, circle, go lateral, side to side. Don't be predictable. But you can't allow yourself to be walls down constantly.
I just don't know if he wants to get into a firefight in the pocket with Brian Ortega.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
I think he...
No, and I understand that.
Well, especially at this point, after 3 rounds of what we've seen, there's no need to.
Yeah, but I'm not saying do that. I'm saying just stand your ground a little bit. The lead hand though of Aljo. He just threw that little left hook there. The jab's been there all night. A little more meat on the bone with that one.
I mean, this is not a terrible, terrible fight as far as entertainment value goes, but it's not exciting.
See, this is what I mean though. He's back.
That's for sure.
So much finds himself
I mean, Aljamain is starting to get tired and he's putting himself in bad positions, and I don't like that because I need Sterling to continue to win, man.
So far, this isn't capitalizing yet.
Aljo did a good job there. Nice full work. with the movement, threw the right hand out there. And it hasn't been the highest pace, but you've got to think now, after what he went through, he's feeling it a little bit. And even though he's not gasping for air, the energy system will not be at its full potential. So therefore you don't have the same power in your strides, the same strength in the muscles.
And he's had to chase down Sterling.
Man, this fight is not very good, man. I mean, Sterling is winning definitely, but it's hard to watch.
Popping that jab out there. I mean, his corner is asking for the double jab, but he's going to follow it up with something. The whole point of flashing that jab is to set up the right hand or follow with a lead hook. He's just going to pull the trigger.
Certainly the more decorated wrestler, probably the fresher guy, probably the stronger guy in this scenario. We know what bantamweight, the weight cuts were absolutely horrendous.
This fight is really boring. Let's go.
First time to the can, missed 1 minute to go in round 4.
I mean, as long as Aljamain Sterling is winning, I'll be happy.
Spent a tremendous amount of time in the guard. High-level jiu-jitsu guys. That said, you cannot make one mistake. Ortega's very opportunistic. He also does a great job of setting up his submissions.
Sterling staying nice and tight here.
Yep.
Trying to jam the head of Ortega into the fence so that he can't swivel off.
But look at that chest to chest. He's giving him absolutely nothing. So he's thinking about a guillotine attempt here.
Good job, Brian. 30 seconds.
Arguably, Brian Ortega lost all 4 rounds.
Opens up a little bit there. Ortega trying to land something. But it's been 20 minutes of pretty clean work from Aljamain Sterling as we head to
Not very exciting, but I mean, Sterling is definitely winning this fight.
breathe. Yes.
There you go. Now you want to fight distance, you got to keep the right hand up. The left hook, throw the left hook when you cannot with jab. He's throwing you with the jab, you got to counter with the left hook right hand. Delivery shot, you got to work the body. Keep the, he's already tired. He's more tired than you are, brother. Go.
Listen, we have to get this, okay? There is no round to win. We are going to finish. I want to finish. I want everything that you have, okay? I want you to get into the clinch. I want you to create something, all right? I want it right away, right away. You have nothing to lose, okay? I need everything right now. Come on. Come on now. Let's go.
A massive middleweight clash headlines Paris as Nassourdini Mavov looks to extend his 5-fight
What an uneventful fight, man.
who hasn't lost in 17 straight fights, with a title shot looming with a signature performance. Don't miss this one. 2 weeks from tonight, live from France. In Park, p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. Fifth and final round. Have you heard the corner advice from Paul Herrera? There is no round to win. The work is cut out for Brian Ortega.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly evident. I think everybody in the building knows Aljamain Sterling's been a shutout so far. 4 rounds to nothing. He's kept him clean, picked him apart. A lot of good disciplined footwork. Got the takedown in round 4.
Brian Ortega has the ability to turn things around and come back. Did so against Renato Moicano, against Cub Swanson years ago.
The story of his career, honestly, is finding these late finishes. So certainly the ending to this one not written already, but he has got to put his foot on the gas.
He's certainly trying to do that here. You see a sense of urgency in his movements. And this is actually good for Aljo because the way Ortega throws, he's probably got just as much a chance of finishing on the feet as what he does on the ground. When they engage like this, with Aljo being the better wrestler, he can kind of earn the clock a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's just positionally so sound. But he, like you said earlier, he cannot make a single error.
Let's go. I was so worried, man. Aljamain Sterling looked like he was gassed, and Brian Ortega looked like he had a bit of gas. Merab's voice is always so funny. You have to be manifest. That's all I can hear when I hear Merab screaming. All I hear is you have to be manifest. You have to be manifest. You have to be manifest. He has a very high pitched voice when he's screaming. Man, I think Sterling needs to wrestle, man. Man, come on, Sterling. After winning all these rounds, this is what he does. And why are these referees interjecting themselves into fights though? Like it's not like
He's catching him here and there.
Under 2 to go. Ortega still throwing power punches.
The hands are so low for Aljamain. He must be tired as well. It's round 5.
Oh, Tipson gets the back. Cue for Sterling.
Massive. Massive. That's exactly what he needed. Ortega looked very dangerous there.
And this is a spot where Sterling can spend the rest of the fight, no problem. He is so good on the back.
come on, Sterling. Sterling, don't fumble this. I need this.
6 those hooks in there. Gets one in.
Submission.
He's gonna get it. Yep. Didn't have the other.
I'll take this, man. I was worried.
Ortega needs the Hail Mary. Thinking about the triangle. And the fist to soften him up. It's confusing. Force Aljo to make a mistake.
Yep. And potentially snatch a triangle.
Yep.
Take him to T-City.
Good body shots from Aljo. Oh.
Aljo's teeing off.
Here a little bit.
Be careful.
Yeah, this might be the chaos Ortega needs. Final 30 seconds now.
Right to the back.
Sterling puts him in a world of trouble here.
This fight just became very interesting. 5th round.
The striking numbers for Sterling.
Good left hand.
5 rounds between these two. Aljamain Sterling wants to be among the featherweight contenders in the top 5.
I mean, wasn't a good fight. Sterling won. That's all I care about, to be honest. One more pick to go. Mingyang Zhang, don't disappoint me, please. I need Mingyang Zhang to actually do this and do it the right way. I'll be so mad if he loses. Oh man, one more fight to go. You know, it's 2 p.m. in South Africa, and I'm so tired and sleepy. I guess watching something for 6 hours will do that to you. I'm so exhausted, but We persevere. We persevere.
Welcome back, Aljamain Sterling. Feeling pretty good after a workmanlike 5 rounds. Joe Martinez to make it official.
Sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three see it. 50-45. Your winner by unanimous decision, Aljamain.
50-45 is crazy. Okay, not crazy, but that's a dominant win, man.
I'm here with the winner.
So Aljamain Sterling will be in the top 5.
Aljo, it's clear that the game plan was to stick and move, use the footwork, use the jabs, dance around. But were you surprised at his lack of output? Because you went out there, you masterclassed him, it was a 50-45, but Brian didn't really pull the trigger. Did that surprise you?
I think their game plan was to gas me out late, so I have tended to fade in the past. At 45, it was a much different weight class, a lot more of a weight cut. Still got a little tired there, so I'm older now, bro. The gas thing ain't what it used to be, but I'm still pushing. I hope we still put on a great performance for you guys. I had to survive. I wasn't trying to get knocked out in China. I was not trying to get knocked out in China. So, thank you guys. I say, China.
OK，恭喜你啊！你的战术是不是不断的游走，然后用前腿攻击，然后用刺拳来攻击呢？而对你的对手，他开始的时候并没有反击，你对此是否感到非常的惊讶？对我来说，我们这场比赛是协议体重，是打的153。我的
The guy who there was a guy who was trashing me in the comments for picking Aljamain Sterling and saying Aljamain Sterling would be better on the feed. I'm not trying to dunk on him or anything, but I wonder what his thoughts are now, because Aljamain Sterling essentially outstruck Brian Ortega, which is where that guy thought Brian Ortega would have an advantage.
I've been around the block. I've defended my belt the most in bantamweight history. I believe I'm tied for the most bantamweight wins in the UFC history. I came to featherweight. I think I did my damn thing against a really tough dude who fought for the belt twice. Respect. Volkanovski is the man, but I would love an opportunity to fight for the belt again.
The name, could you repeat the name?
Volkanovski.
我下一个
Volkanovski.
之前我在数量级的时候，其实是实现了UFC。
Man, this translator is bad at a job, man.
接下来他就是我想打的对手。
Congrats on the win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Aljamain Sterling.
Still trying to make his way to the top of his new division. And his first action of 2025, successful as he goes 5 rounds. And sweeps the cards against Brian Ortega. Well, inside,
I mean, he's not gonna get the title shot. Not with Gene Silva and Diego Lopez fighting soon. Not with Movzaev, Loev looming around. Not with Leon Murphy knocking out Aaron Pico. So clearly, he's not gonna get the title shot. He needs at least one more. Then maybe he might get that shot. Who knows?
Lessons the fight game teaches tonight. Emerges in hopes he can be the one teaching as he tries to turn back China's feared and forceful Zhang Mingyang.
Zhang Mingyang.
在我们轻重量级，我觉得绝对是最精彩的比赛。因为什么？因为我们有速度、有力量，然后终结力最高。我觉得接下来我会让我们这个量级更活跃一点。
Zhang Mingyang, the mountain tiger.
Zhang Mingyang. The Mingyang.
100% of his wins are round 1 finishes. Huge knockouts by the man from China.
我的初心永远不变，我会向世界证明中国有大级别。
That cut is bad on the top of his head.
There's so much blood.
Big elbows. That will do it. The mountain tiger is here.
Who up next?
It's like I've been so long, 14 months after my last fight. But I tried to take all of this time off to improve myself, to come back a different beast. I moved to Vegas to focus 100% on my career, to make sure that I do my best. And I can feel it. I can feel I'm better, I'm stronger, better technically as well. I'm actually evolved as a fighter.
Johnny Walker just has God-given talent. So explosive, so unorthodox, so dangerous from so many different places. He throws the weirdest, most wildest things, and when they connect, people go to sleep. Oh, wow! Johnny Walker, look out! Oh, my word!
I had 14 or 15 fights in UFC.
Man, I'm so worried about Johnny Walker. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking Johnny Walker, and he has what it takes to actually get the upset here.
It's my time, and I'm just gonna climb with all my power and my strength to the top until I get my title shot.
他来帮助我备战，帮助我训练。我们都知道对方的弱点在哪，我们也都知道对方的强项在哪。谁抓住机会了，谁就胜利。
That right there is the perfection of violence.
I know what I'm facing. I know his potential. I feel his power. I feel his speed. I know what he can do, but he never feels some yet. Punching him in the face, kicking him, putting him down, holding him on the floor, dragging him to deep waters. He's gonna feel this time, and I don't think he's ready.
Oh, that's right. He's tapping. That's it. Johnny Walker is back.
如果说来问我陈尼沃克擅长是什么，我觉得就是他的终结能力。他的招数很乱，但是有终结的能力。但这也是我擅长的一个地方。拳头才是我的话语权。
Man, I hope Zhang gets this one done because we need prospects, man. It just feels like
The crowd's gonna be on his side.
prospects
but
keep getting shut out left, right, and center.
This is gonna be the worst nightmare that he ever had on his life. I'm coming to you, bro. You better be ready.
Whew! Main event finally. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired, but I also am very nervous. I need this win so badly. Immediately after this fight, I don't know. A part of me wishes I could just sleep, but obviously I can't do that. It's still in the not the middle of the day, but it's still like daytime in South Africa.
Numbers are absolutely staggering. Since 2019, 12 straight wins. All of them have happened in the first round. He's 19.
Zhao Mingyang has bad takedown defense. Not gonna lie to you, I'm honestly a little bit worried.
A superstar in the making, and never been under a bigger spotlight than this one.
Hopefully he can get this one done, man.
We've seen from Zhang Mingyang, and this could be an absolute breakthrough for a new Chinese title contender. This man is an absolute superstar here in China. He is the man that they've all paid to see tonight. If he gets him, there is massive things in this man's future. However, it's not going to be easy. Johnny Walker's no pussycat. However, as we know, 12 first-round finishes in a row. It's just insane. 3 wins in the UFC. Brenderson Himero, Ozzy Diaz, Anthony Smith in his retirement fight. All in the first round. A lot of the time with the elbows as well. He has a lot of power. Johnny Walker does present opportunities. He does leave a lot of openings. However, this man also has a lot more experience. He's big, he's strong, he's in his prime. Yeah, he's been finished and he's been knocked out before, but he's taken a year away. So Johnny Walker's very, very confident just absolutely brimming with confidence.
I remember watching his fight against Tuco Chocos on the road to UFC, and that knockout, I mean, our jaws hit the floor, and he's just continued to impress every single time after that. The step up in competition against Anthony Smith, yes, it was his retirement fight, but you don't get a bigger veteran than Anthony Smith. And for him to go out there and do that to a guy as tough and as experienced as Anthony Smith was so
Man, this is one hell of a long walkout. Come on.
It's not just the raw power, the elbows. You have to watch for the elbows.
I hope this takedown defense is improved, man. I can't shake this feeling that Johnny Walker is going to try to shoot and wrestle this guy. Anthony Smith had a bit of success, and I'm sure Johnny Walker might try to exploit that.
Hard, man. I bumped into him, he was just dripping in sweat. He's just finished running sprints. I mean, this man is just so set of becoming a champion one day, and joining, of course, Zhang Weili.
Well, the wins have gotten more impressive, so the tests get tougher. Case in point, Johnny Walker.
Wow, there's a big pop for Johnny Walker. I thought they would boo him.
But at this point, a citizen of the world. He's trained in Canada, Thailand, Russia. Lived in Ireland for the last 4 years until last November, when he moved with his wife and newborn son to Las Vegas, where he's linked with the team at Extreme Couture. Perhaps this is Johnny Walker 2.0, his first action since June of 2024. His strength of schedule is incredible. Twice with Magomed Ankalaev, former title challenger Volkan Oezdemir, among many other potential fighters. He is the toughest test for Zhang Mingyang, and he wants to show him a different level tonight.
That's exactly what this is all about. Listen, Coach Eric Nixon is very familiar with Zhang Mingyang. Mingyang was training at Extreme Couture for a very long time. In fact, Johnny Walker played Anthony Smith to prepare Zhang Mingyang for that fight. There is a lot of familiarity between these two and the coaches. And Eric said, we understand all of the holes in Zhang Mingyang's game. Yeah, the knockouts are really cool, but there's definitely some areas where we feel like we have a real edge. He said that they've really focused on harnessing and sort of re-injecting the natural athleticism that Johnny Walker has. I mean, he is a ridiculous athlete, and it's about finding the right moments to use that athleticism and not creating too many opportunities for the opponent in the meantime, Michael.
Johnny Walker said when I asked him about Zhang Mingyang, he was very happy with the opponent. He said, yeah, he's smaller. He's never fought somebody high level. Yeah, he fought Anthony Smith in his retirement fight, but he feels that wasn't the real version of Anthony Smith. He also says he was talking about the experience a lot. Johnny Walker's been around a long time. People that watch this sport, yes, they know.
I hope Johnny Walker gets knocked out in the first round, man. No hate to him. I just need this win. Like,
he's given his body some rest. He's found a new gym, a new team. He feels he's coming back as a new version of himself. He's a big, strong, explosive man and a very dangerous man.
And he's a happy-go-lucky guy, but he wants to make everybody in here sad tonight if he can play spoiler to Zhang Mingyang. Johnny Walker, 6 years older as we look at
come on, Zhang Mingyang. Come on.
UFC light heavyweight at 6'6". He's 4 inches taller. Has a sizable edge in reach of 6.5 inches, but he's a pretty big underdog. Final time, setting the table tonight. We send it inside the octagon to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for is now! Live from Shanghai Indoor Stadium here in Shanghai, China! This is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds scheduled this in the UFC light heavyweight division. The 3 judges scoring at octagon side, Ben Cartledge, David Torelli, and Clemens Warner. And inside the
Oh my
octagon,
goodness,
the
I'm so
referee in
tired.
charge of the action, Mark Goddard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Shanghai, make some noise, and you!
Alrighty.
Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in officially 205 pounds, and in 25 professional fights, holds a record of 19 victories. With 6 defeats, he fights at Hanoi, China. He is the Mountain Tiger, Zhang
It's kind of weird that when the Korean guy, what's his name, Su Yang Yu was fighting Xiao Long, the kind of reaction they had against Su Yang Yu was crazy. But Johnny Walker's okay, but maybe he's been training in, or like he's trained in China for some reason. Go to sleep, my guy. Please, I need you to go to sleep.
If you want to touch the
5 rounds if needed, but unlikely. A 40 pro wins between these two, 38 finishes. 36 of those have come in the first round. Unbelievable numbers. Now we'll see what kind of moment they produce in the UFC's return to Shanghai. Johnny Walker in blue. Oh, and Young in red, and right to the ground. Nearly full out for John Young right away.
I hope he gets slapped, man. That was a sneaky move, man.
Thought he would surprise Zhang Mingyang, take him down early, expose a weakness. He's paying the price here.
Yeah, I hope he gets knocked out. That wasn't cool what he did.
That was not the shot that they wanted.
No. Not a bad idea in theory if you shot a clean double leg takedown. Now Zhang Mingyang is very good with the elbows. And this is a perfect place to go to work with them. See him lifting up.
Walker trying to climb his legs up here.
Johnny Walker, we all know jiu-jitsu. He knows how to do an armbar and a triangle, but he's not exactly a high-level threat on his back.
I hope he gets knocked out, man. Like he made it seem like he's going to touch gloves and then shot a takedown. I hope he gets hurt.
That's the thing, is he's fresh, he's dry. I mean,
That was a bitch from Walker.
The fact that he shot so early, though, tells me that Zhang must have had a lot of success in the training on the field.
I'm glad that it looks like Mingyang Zhang's takedown defense has improved because that was a surprise shot.
One shot from Zhang wobbled in. Zhang cuts off the cage. Walker retreats.
Zhang Mingyang has to be careful of the
Man, Mingyang Zhang looks good, man. Like he looks like So
Every strike landed from Zhang having an effect on Walker.
This is good for Walker. His head buried in the chest. He's got to watch the elbows here.
That's a good job of Johnny Walker, elbows.
Walker's got elbows of his own.
He does. He's also got power of his own. Walker able to land the lead hand there. Under 2 minutes to go in the first round. John's going to cut the cage off. Slowing him a little bit. To the body that time.
Walker working hard not to get trapped against the fence here, like he did against Volkan Ozdemir.
as long as Mingyang Zhang does not get tired, hopefully. This whole been fighting really well.
Right hand for Zhang after the leg kick from Walker.
But he's not addressing the leg kicks, and that could be a problem if this fight goes to a decision.
Gets in on the legs. Good hands from Zhang.
They are going pretty hard for the first round, man.
Acrobatic attack from Walker.
Man, Walker's reach is giving him an advantage, man. Like, he's able to land shots that I didn't expect him to be able to land.
Jack being very patient here. Oh, nice kick. Just got him on the guard there. Final seconds of round one ticking away. 2018, that was the last time Zhang Mingyang saw action in a second round, but we're headed there now.
Wow.
That was a hell of a round, huh? Good. Take a couple deep breaths. Take a couple deep breaths. Here, water's right here. Boys, slow down. Listen, stay on your straight stuff first. When we're drifting this way, he's trying to load up his lead hook.
Shot right off the bat here for Johnny Walker. Questionable decision, definitely. And then these elbows right, oh man, that's the signature of Zhang Mingyang right there. Beautiful elbow right behind the ear of Walker.
Man, I'm worried about the cardio, man. I'm honestly worried.
Explosive night. Magomed Ankalaev defends his light heavyweight throne against former champion UFC superstar.
Ah,
In a high-stakes rematch. Plus, bantamweight king Morocco.
I think they went pretty hard. But it looks like Jack is also a bit tired, so hopefully Mingyang Zhang is going to be able to recover well. Okay, he's still very aggressive. Man, Johnny Walker is training with Eric Nix's team, so he's going to avoid engaging as much as he possibly can.
Very Johnny Walker with almost every shot that he threw. But the losses for Zhang Mingyang pre-UFC came in the later rounds. That begs the question, does he start to fade? I was training with a great team, he's got more experience. He's been through the performance center in Shanghai. So you got to think if there was any problems with pacing himself and conditioning, that they've been fixed. But he still begs the question.
Yeah, this is uncharted territory for him at this level.
Walker continuing to circle to his right. You heard Eric Nixon going straight. She's from Walker. Big right hands from Zhang Mingyang. Doubled him again. Every single shot that he throws, he's getting a shot.
What is Michael Bisping talking about? That second one didn't land.
Love to see some front kicks from Walker. damage from the outside.
This is what Johnny needs to do, though. Stand his ground a little bit. Force Zhang Mingyang on the back foot. Actually trade. Actually, compete him as opposed to backing up the whole time. Well, just checking those.
Oh,
Johnny Walker is swarming now. Heavy adversity for Zhang Mingyang.
Mingyang's fighting back to his feet, but Walker is just running away.
I mean, the body language from Zhang is ridiculous.
Walker, huge shot. This is where Zhang Mingyang grabs a single leg. And he stumbles to the canvas. Johnny Walker trying to spoil the party in China.
Walker.
Gotta be careful.
He could have got a big shot and now nearly went behind the head. Walker raining down blows. Shasanya rolls up. And Johnny Walker tracks mud on the carpet in Shanghai. Wow. It defeats Zhang Mingyang.
I told everyone
Johnny
though.
Walker wanted to prove that there are levels to this game, and that is
I
exactly
called him,
what he just did.
but
I mean, that is
still went against myself. Ah,
one
man.
low calf kick.
It is what it is.
Everything. There's the worm. And I said it before, will he worm his way to victory? And he kind of did.
And he did.
He had a
He
really...
exactly did. He was
That's precisely
not
what
going
he did.
well.
Wasn't going well. Hit the canvas, backing up.
Unbelievable.
One-way traffic, getting dominated. Round two, stands his
That
ground
was
a little
bad,
bit, puts him
man.
on the back foot, lands one hard calf kick, follows it up with another one. Mingyang goes down, and then from there, Mingyang was just...
it changed everything.
He was just shelling up. He was done, essentially, from that point there.
Look at the emotion on Walter Walker, UFC heavyweight, who's riding his own hot streak. And times have been tough for Johnny Walker, but he's
Oh, man.
big way. That was the 10th leg
But-
kick landed by Johnny Walker.
Like I said,
So he went to
all the
ground,
fights that I got
finally
wrong,
ended it on the ground.
Right on the peroneal nerve. Doesn't matter how tough you are.
I actually predict. Go to my upsets predictions. They are on the video section of the channel. I think every single fight, I got 4 fights wrong. All of them, I predicted there would be an upset. Or rather, the probability of an upset would be high, even though I didn't listen to my own predictions.
Eric
As
Nixon,
always.
the head coach, Walter Walker's brother in the corner. And they're taking home smiles and a W back to his new home city of Las
Ah,
Vegas.
man.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And in part by Cuervo, the tequila that invented tequila.
Wow.
So a comeback win for Johnny Walker, and a huge one at that, as he'll keep himself among the top of the heat in the light heavyweight division. Zhang Mingyang learning the hard lessons that only the fight game can teach. One final time to make it official tonight. Here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Referee Mark Goddard puts a halt to the fight for your winner by TKO, Johnny Walker!
I'm here with the winner, Johnny Walker. Johnny.
I'm mad. Johnny Walker made a sneaky.
Hello, Shanghai! Wuhan, Zhongguo!
I'm mad. Johnny Walker, like that shot in the first round was pretty dirty. But one thing for sure, I did call the upset. As always, I just didn't listen to myself as I called it. You can go back and watch my breakdown for this particular fight and go to the upset predictions. Even the risky and safe predictions, I did actually highlight the fact that I don't know. Watch the breakdowns. That's all I can say. Always watch the breakdowns.
Bro, just keep. I have no idea what's happening here.
My subscribers are also pretty good at calling, or rather, if you watch the comments, there were a lot of people who were actually pointing out the probability of Johnny Walker getting the upset, even leading up to the fight. Actually, right now, live, I was busy saying that I feel like a lot of people are underestimating Johnny Walker. And just because I didn't pick him doesn't necessarily mean I don't think he's going to win. That's why I always say go watch my breakdowns. And I specifically highlighted that he had a big shot at getting the upset. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't think it would be via leg kicks. Instead, I thought Johnny Walker would win because I felt like Mingyang Zhang had a bad takedown defense, and I felt like maybe Walker would train with his heavyweight brother, and then maybe he would win the with wrestling probably. But I was wrong.
Listen, I did 3 rounds for the title already, and I missed. Now is the definition of title shot run. I wanna see the legendary Boris Power. You see what happened the last time you meet a Brazilian in the octagon, right?
OK，对，我现在回归了，接下来我想打 Yan。
Well, listen, that was a tremendous performance.
Sorry, I think Jamalakovic have a fight booked, but whatever. This makes me very happy to, wait. A tough fighter from China, come with a lot of straight wins. That's a really good experience here. To fight a guy very tough and see them endurable. I get some punch on the face today. And I keep coming, and then I got him. This is MMA, it's amazing, right?
Well, listen, congratulations on a hard-fought victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Johnny Walker!
Once again, don't forget to watch the breakdowns, guys. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to the live section of the channel. Watch my breakdown for this particular fight. I called it. Even the Johnson win, I called it. Even the Maheshad, no, not the Maheshad, what do you call him? Sumaderji win, called it. So all these wins that I got wrong, Sumaderji, Walker, Johnson, all these people. So, oh man. I apologize. I think I have a flu for some reason. But yeah, I'm so tired, and it's in the middle of the day. I think probably predictive fights just exhausted me. Oh, I appreciate you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys in a like it's gonna take a while for me to see you guys. Probably next week, and who knows? Maybe my equipment will be improved by then. But yeah, I think there's not gonna be a fight card next week, so I'll probably I'll find a reason to actually go live and actually predict. I don't know. We'll see. I'll decide what to do. I'm so tired right now. But yeah, always watch the breakdowns, guys. If you want to see every single fight that I got wrong, because I got 8 fights correct and 4 wrong, my subscribers got 9 fights correct and only 3 wrong. But every single fight that I got wrong, I called it. I normally if you're new to the channel, normally how I break down fights is I give you both sides and I tell you my confidence in my pick. Right? Sometimes I don't have good reasons as far as why I'm not listening to my own advice. But all the picks that I got wrong, I called them. You can go check in the live section, even in the upsets predictions. Oh, even the Bakauskas. The was it? Is it Bakauskas? Yeah, something like that. The guy who beat Michel Pereira. I called that one as well. The Johnson one, I called, even though I didn't actually end up going with that particular pick, I called them. So make it a point to join the watch not the watch alongs obviously, but specifically the breakdowns. I think there's a lot of information that people miss because they only focus on the shorts, and the shorts are great if you want quick picks, but if you want in-depth information and analysis, the nice thing about my live breakdowns is that you can question me. Like, it's not like you have to listen to what I'm saying. You can say, well, I don't agree with that. Like, why are you saying that? Or you can you can actually tell me your analysis, right? So that's one of the things that I actually enjoy about the live breakdowns is that you can actually challenge my analysis and my prediction. Like if I say, for example, this guy's gonna win, you can be like, nah, I don't agree with that, and then that forces me to actually elaborate on my reasons as far as why I feel that particular person has a good shot at winning. So, yeah, once again, make sure you join the. They happen Monday to Friday, but next week, as I said, there's no fight card, so I'm probably not going to be live streaming. I'm also going to be working on improving my equipment. Streaming like this is not nice. I would like to get a comfortable chair, better quality camera, better setup, obviously, even for the content on the channel. So hopefully by the next time you see me, it'll be in like proper HD or 4K. Who knows? I love and appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys next week. But there's going to be content coming out on the channel. It's not like I'm leaving for the whole week. I'm not going to be live streaming for probably the whole week. Maybe I might live stream once. But what I'm saying is, I'll probably see you next week as far as streaming goes. But content on the channel will continue to come out. So yeah, I'll do a prediction results. Properly give you my thoughts on every fight, or rather, not every fight, but the key fights that happened, especially the main event, because I thought like a lot of people were underestimating Johnny Walker, and I told everyone in the breakdown, I was like, I think this guy has a shot. Just that my method of the upset was the one that was wrong. I thought it was going to be through wrestling. It turns out it was through striking, leg kicks specifically. So yeah, even though I'm not happy that I got only 8 fights correct, and got 4 wrong, it's not too bad. Shout out to my subscribers; they got 9 correct. That's honestly very impressive. So yeah, uh, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, I love and appreciate all of you. Keep an eye out on the channel, always active every single day. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I love you guys. Deuces.